we're back with the very first expert commentary MTG Arena gameplay. I did upload some Arena highlights before because I had some cool games recorded that I wasn't intentionally getting audio, so I put it up without audio. I realized that's a little bit weird, so here we are with audio, me recording it while I'm playing it. I'm just going to play some games with Jeskai Fires because I've been having a lot of fun with that deck, and honestly, it's a pretty good deck. I don't think I want to do an event. Let's do an event, sure. I can put the list up first if you guys want to see it. Here is my 1.0 whatever list. Bing Bong Boom, Shimmer Possibility, Prison Realm, Narset, Teferi, Deafening Clarion, Drawn from Dreams, Sphinx of Foresight, Fires of Inventian, Kenrith, who is like the all-star of the deck. I'm considering putting in another one, but I want to get some more tests in. Sarkin, Time Wipe, Chandra, and a really cold bottle of cola. So we're going to play the game. Standard event. We're going to spend coinage because that's just what we do. Yeah, so I'm just going to pick this deck that it's not legal. Jeskai Fires. And let's get right into it. I might consider putting some of the music from the video, maybe really quietly, or not. Who knows? All the music is indeed copyright free, as some things should be, or I'm glad they are. Looks like we're against Takuto. This looks like a pretty good hand. You got Teferi and Fires, or Fire is the namesake of the deck. Teferi, one of the just best cards that you could play, and Deafening Clarion will keep me alive. Got all the colors, so let's go. So looks up. So it looks like we're against Gutterbones. Some sort, probably the sacrifice deck. In this kind of deck, I actually kind of like having more than one Teferi because his ability to cycle himself is really useful, especially because I have Clarion to slow down whatever my opponent's doing. And once you get Fires online, it's all about just keeping your hand full. So I'm actually going to keep it. I've already got plenty of lands. You only really need like 5-ish, sometimes 7 if you want to play the second half of really cold Coca-Cola. Keep talking about Coke. I actually have a Pepsi right here. So my opponent is playing Knights. Is Gutterbones a Knight? No, it's a Warrior. Oh, what an amateur. What an amateur. Not much I can do right now, so I'm just gonna play the slow game. Hope that he overextends a little bit. Can't really get the Knight of the Ebon Legion that much bigger, so Clarion's really gonna hit hard. Although he is hitting hard right now. So is there anything in black? Or just black, right? That could save his creatures? I don't think so. This guy really is going for it. Kind of overextended a little bit right there. But I don't know. Let's give my creatures lifelink. It's pretty important. I love the auto pay feature, and I also hate it. I can't even count the number of games. Okay, I hate this thing. I can't even count the number of games I've lost to auto pay. But also, I could probably not count the amount of time that I've saved just clicking auto pay as opposed to like carefully considering mana how you would when you're playing in person. Normal Mexico. That is magic. Let's see. I'm gonna go grab a mountain. I don't want to. Actually, I'm gonna think about it. I'll probably get another island. Bing bong. The Fires of Invention. So he only has 1 mana. I could put the Black Lance Paragon into his hand without fear of it coming back out this turn, but he could potentially give his creature lifelink. But I think in the interest of slowing it down, I'm just going to do it. It's part of the reason why I wanted more than 1 Teferi, is I'm just trying to reduce the number of damage and keep my hand full before I get my sort of engine online. So I already got the Fires out. I don't think there's much that the Knights deck could do. I think Angrass Rampage doesn't interact with enchantments, so I'm not really afraid of what my opponent's doing. Plus, I'm at 9. So, I got 2 cards. One is Black Lance Paragon. So he has Black Lance Paragon. I could just cast a board wipe, and all he gets left is the Paragon, and it has 1 toughness, so it dies to Sarkin. So I think that's the line I'm going to go for. I'm going to wipe the board. Oh, that's a giant. Oh. Okay, that changes things a little bit. So I'd only be killing Gutterbones, huh? Well, in that case, I think I'll make a Dargon. I'll make a D-Argon, and then I guess I'll just put the Gutter Bones in his hand. He'll have 2 creatures. Yeah, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. I guess the Paragon is more damage being prevented. Although, because I don't really care about his life total at all. So I think I'll put the Paragon back in his hand, draw a card. The Gutter Bones still can't attack me, so it's a similar effect. Yeah, I think that most of the lists that I've seen of this deck are, they run the Cavaliers instead of these Planeswalker package that I have here. I kind of had a different Jeskai deck I was playing before Eldraine came out. And it was all about Jeskai and Planeswalkers, and I had a lot of success with it and just mainly a lot of fun with it. So when I saw the Jeskai Fires list coming out and I saw the way it was going, I kind of wanted to bridge my deck and this one. Okay. So there's a lot more influence from from that than the actual pro lists. Oh, this is perfect. I got a board wipe right here. None of these are giants either. Might as well just do the wrong club giant. Bing bong. Sweet. Yeah, I think this game, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think this should be over pretty promptly. I don't see my opponent having too many great answers at this point. Boom, boom. Well, we'll just see what he does. And we'll end the turn. It is now on you, Mr. Takuto. Takuto. Yeah. I also love the Planeswalker package because it just allows me to run a bunch of board wipes. Like when my creatures are only creatures are only creatures when I tell them to be, it's really difficult for me to get got on my own board wipes. I hate this thing. I don't understand why you want to let your opponent draw any cards. So you can't do anything. So I just cast off again. Cast on. Cast off. I don't know if I should swear or not. Boom, 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 boom. I probably have a million times on the channel, but who knows? We're going to get some damage in. Alright. Like I said, I don't know exactly. Oh, cool. I'll just play Giant. I don't know exactly what my opponent could do at this point, being that they're in supposedly Black-Red Knights. Well, so yeah, conceding is actually an option. I almost forgot about that one. So that is a victory. I'm not sure how many games I'm going to play here. I just had some free time, and I didn't like the idea of just uploading the arena highlights and not not having any commentary on it. I wanted the games up because I thought they were cool, and if you haven't seen it, maybe go check it out. But I prefer the videos with commentary. So here's one with commentary, and I'm just going to run as many games as I have time for. Ooh, this is a pretty good hand. So I got a Clarion and Teferi and Sarkhan. No fires, but I got the rest of the package, so let's do it. It's all Shocklands, but this deck is not really, like, obviously you need your life total, but it's all about stabilizing, and then it has a lot of tools to that end, so I'm not really afraid of the Shocklands very much. Unless my opponent is, like, had a really good aggressive start, but that is yet to be seen. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so I'm not sure how many games I can get through right now at this moment, but I just had a little bit of time and thought I'd do some. Ooh, Kenrith, I love it. Again, not much doing. So, get the Foundry down. I just said not much doing. What is it with this deck? I've been playing against this deck. I have some more footage of this recorded, so you might see it in another highlights video without the commentary, or maybe just with a voiceover instead of like this. I keep running into this deck, and I never really have any trouble dealing with it, unless I have like a really bad hand. But I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this the Stormfist Crusader card. I know that the black-red deck is kind of low on card advantage. So you're playing a card draw card and a card discard. Like what is going on? All right. So. What exactly is the best play here? So I have a potential of 4 mana. Yeah, so I think I'll just look at the Thrill of Possibility first. What's that Thrill? Where's Thrill of Possibility? That's the weird Tormenting West. The Shimmer of Possibility first. Okay, so I have a board wipe next turn. I have access to, so I'll just grab that and since I have nothing else to do this turn, I'll just take the 7 and deal with it. Seeing as I didn't do anything this turn, it's obvious I was digging for answers. I discarded drill bit. Wow, that's lucky. Pretty sure they might overextend right here, considering they might assume that I don't have an answer because I didn't play it against their 7/6. So hopefully they get down just 2 creatures and I can get a good 3-for-1 here. But who knows? Stormfist Crusader. Wow, it's crazy. And I got the Teferi out, so there's no funny business. Weird. We have 2 reds with 3 whites and 2 blues, so I usually just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. I don't know why I'm talking about that. Cast off. Very strange. That drill bit would have been really good in that moment, but I guess I don't know that. I also don't know. Is it worthwhile to censor like opponents' names, or is that ridiculous? Because I know that like there could be multiple people with the same name possibly. See, this is one of the parts where auto pay is trying to screw you. It's like why would I want to not leave up red? I'm like pointing at the screen right now. Obviously you can't see it, but I'll purposely leave up red. Give this boy some trample haste, and let's go. Yeah, so this is one of the reasons that I believe people should be playing Jeskai Fires if you're into this kind of deck, is that the deck is just good without the title card. There's 4 copies of Fires of Invention, and even if you don't get it, you're still doing great. Ooh, this is a Sarkhan of the Masterless kind of turn, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. Count your mana, and they fall. All right, well, this is going well. Normally, to play 2 games on Arena, it takes me like half an hour. This has been about 12 minutes, probably less. So we'll keep it rolling. You know, let the good times roll, as somebody said once. Ooh, should probably figure out where that's from. So we are playing against Rikiki. That's a weird eye. So this hand suffers from a lack of blue, but it benefits from the Scry of Temple of Triumph and 2 Deafening Clarions, because against aggressive decks, Deafening Clarion is pretty much the only card that you need, and against really mid-range or control decks, which, I mean, how many of those are there really? Waiting for an extra mana source is not so big a deal. On the other hand, I'm not even aware of how many blue sources there are offhand, so I think definitely a tough one. I'll just take the risk. You know, we got a few easy wins the last one, so let's work for. Oh, there's the steam vents. No working for it, I guess. I was saying, you know, we got to work for it. Sometimes you take the leap and you get there, but that's I'm not sure that was actually the right move. So. I could see myself playing at Steam Vents turn 1 instead of the Temple, but I do like scrying, and I oftentimes would use it, pay 2 life in order to do scry early. This deck needs a lot of card selection. So green red looks like we're against green red monsters. We already have 2 Deafening Clarions, but that doesn't help us against the Gruul Spellbreakers. So I'm going to take the Rumcloak Giant out of fear of running into cards that Clarion can't deal with. However, Clarion is good versus this deck. There's a lot of stuff like Paradise Druid that seems like it's not an important card, but actually if you hit enough of them at the same time. Ooh, this is not what I thought it was. Spell Collector, huh? Oh, there's a Spellbreaker. There's a Spellbreaker. Yeah, see? 4/4. I knew it. So if I kill creatures now with Clarion, I can save myself potentially 4 damage. That gives that. I need to stall until I can cast the Rumcloak Giant cast off. Although it does suck not being able to hit Spellbreaker, but it does make me feel better about picking the Rumcloak Giant. Ooh, Fabled Passage. I wasn't sure if any of the aggressive decks were running Fabled Passage. I'm not so super informed all the time. Let's see. Got hit, got got a smack. Ooh, Guardian. I love that card. Such good advantage. So I could go after the Guardian now. I don't really have too much else to do, but I think it's worthwhile getting rid of that before it could get online. I always give my creatures lifelink at the same time, just so I don't accidentally not do the 3 damage. This is some kind of like paranoia. Let's see. Boom! Sucks. This, like, Gruul Spellbreaker has gone through 2 Deafening Clarions. However, Rumcold Giant / Cast Off is online next turn, so if they play any other creatures, this is going to be great. Sweet. Ooh, not so sweet. He gets to adapt immediately. But one of them's already dead, one of them's on the board, it's getting 1, so there's only 1 other left in the deck. So that's not too bad. Not crazily worrying about it. I'm going to cast off right now because I'm at 10. I can't afford to take a damage next turn. And Growth Chamber Guardian doesn't have haste, so I have a little bit of time. Boom, 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 ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Was that copyright? Was that enough to get copyrighted? I don't even know what that's from. Okay. So max like 4 damage next turn, maybe 7, I guess. But I feel pretty good. Ooh, time wipe. Yeah. All right, I'm not feeling too bad. So if I shock this in, I go to 8. He theoretically plays a Gruul Spellbreaker. I go to take 7, go to 1, time wipe. It does feel pretty bad, but I really need some cards, so I'm gonna shock it in. I'm gonna go for the Drawn from Dreams. Let's see. I have enough lands, so Chandra and Teferi seem pretty good, I guess. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna risk it for the Biosket. Castle Emrith. That's a good card. I like these lands. Yep, I'm at 4. Okay, alright. Well, feeling a lot better now. So, is there another one from the Gaelic? I lost track already. I lost track already. 1, 2. Aha, there is not. Alright. So, do I need to cast 2 spells this turn, or could I just play Fires Mission? Actually, there isn't really 2 spells I could play anyway, so I'll just play Fires. Boo, boo, boo. Fires and the good old Time Wipe. Alright, so we're going to hope that doesn't have a hasty 4 damage creature and pass it on. Paradise Druid. Alright. Feeling pretty confident at this point, although I don't want to speak too soon. So, just use Chandra for that one. Get Chandra on the board, get rid of the Druid. And then I'll probably just put out Narset. Boom. Boom. Put out Narset, I guess. I need to get some. I need to probably get Sarkhan, I guess. Something that makes creatures. Teferi, I guess. Alright, well, that's my 2 spells. I also like Fire's Invention for the simplified gameplay it gives you. You know, once you have the engine out, not only is it powerful, it's also like just play. Ooh, okay. Good thing I had. Oh, I am dead. Yeah, I don't think playing it in a different way would have helped. So, what could you do, Rikiki? Good job. Defato. You hear me clicking a lot? It's because Arena's slow. Alright, well, we'll keep it rolling. We'll keep it rolling. Oh, man. I've been putting a lot of skeleton ship memes on my Instagram. If you did not come here from the Instagram, we're at MTGA 278. Oh, man, this is the Teferi matchup. Enchanted Planeswalker opponent. Yeah, we got a meme page. It's got memes. Deafening Clarion, Fires. Oh, this is a good hand. Yeah. Triumph to find the 4th land. Let's go. Yeah, I'm scared. Enchanted Planeswalker versus David Roma. Who wins? Teferi v Teferi matchup. Ooh. Opponent is deep in the tank. Well, while we're waiting. Ooh. While we're waiting, nothing, because I'm keeping this hand. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh. Multa 6, huh? That is beneficial for this side of the, I was going to say this side of the table, this side of the computer. Okay, so we don't need another land. Put down Temple anyway, and we'll look for dot lands. So we have Clarion for interaction, Fires, Drawn from Dreams to grab some more cards. Uh-oh. I see red, I see white, I see blue. I see Teferi as their avatar. This might be the mirror match. I am scared. I went first, so I feel like that puts me solidly in the lead. I didn't even go first. Why did I say that? I went second. That puts me solidly behind. Narset, huh? Okay. I see the game we're playing. I see it. I see it. Alright, so this isn't a draw. That is a draw. Yeah. This is rather unfortunate. I need to find an answer for Narset pretty quickly. Actually, no, Draw from Dreams isn't. Draw from Dreams isn't a draw either, so actually I'm not too worried. It's only hosing Teferi. Teferi is still fine. It hoses their spell. It is a Fires matchup. I think my deck is actually pretty well favored in this matchup because, assuming they're going to be playing the Cavalier version, which is the actual more common version, I have way more board wipes. Cards. I have way more board wipes, and then my creatures and cards are more board wipe proof on account of them not being creatures. Yeah, I guess I will mirror their plays. Narset is an interesting answer to Narset. Teferi isn't really helping in the scenario, so we get a Narset, another Drawn from Dreams. More selection, more selection, more selection. Go to the deli. Check out their selection. Enchanted Planeswalker. What will you do, sir? Or ma'am? Or, I don't know. Temple of Epiphany. Yeah, so if I see a Cavalier, I'm going to be pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. Yep. Do what you like. You're playing at sorcery speed. And I have all the board wipes. These are elementals, not giants. Ah, 2 of them. I like it. I'll get the good old 2-for-1 right off the bat. And I got Drawn from Dreams to make sure I hit the land, if I don't hit the land. Yeah. Feeling pretty good. If I get the land immediately, what's that? I'll get some haste. They're going to hit hard, but again, I have great board wipe potential here. Ah, there's the temple. Ah, and an answer for Narset. I'm liking it. 0 mana cast off. Bing bong. What's the die trigger for the red one? That could have been a flub. Whoopsie. All 1 damage. Okay, cool. Cool. Probably should have read that. So if I'm worried about another Cavalier, my best bet is to get something with blocking abilities. So I'll make a dragon, I guess. This also can help me get rid of Narset next turn. Alright, that's my turn. We will see what happens. We will see what happens. Alright, they're taking a visit to the tank. The very important part of the Magic world. Prison Realm, huh? Okay. Sarkin. Alright. Still pretty good. Ah, yeah. We are in the money now, gentlemen. So I'm tempted to gain some life back, but a Cavalier with haste is like 7 damage, so bringing myself up 4 more isn't really going to help. I should get rid of Narset. Let's just do it with Prison Realm. I'll leave the dragon up to defend my honor. Alright, get some scry going. Ooh, I like the Sphinx of Foresight. Now that Narset's gone, I think playing Narset is a pretty good idea. Although I do kind of want to look for Kenrith, because he's my best way of gaining life. So I will use this Drawn from Dreams. Wow, okay. Well, I'll grab another Drawn from Dreams. And I guess... I don't know. I can get Chandra. That doesn't help with the haste, but it does exile stuff. Grab a Sphinx of Foresight just as a blocker. Yeah, I guess I'll grab that as a blocker. Just in case I need it. And I will not attack, because that is whack. I'm going to make a loud noise. Nope, no attacks. Thank you. Okay. I can only play spells on my turn. So the fire's like, oh, that's dumb. That's dumb. Wah, wah, wah. Wow. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Alright. Yeah. My opponent hadn't gone first. Probably would have been fine. Seemed in that. I was even saying that when for some reason I thought I was going first, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm good. And then I was like, oh yeah, no, they're going first, and then they edged it out barely. It was literally, if I had the 1 turn advantage extra, could have got more stuff set up. Evergreen. Let's do it to it. 3 lands, Prison Realm, 2 fires, and a Kenrith. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, looks like something aggressive. Okay, so I'm going to have to dig for a Clarion. Use this temple here. It's not a Clarion. Anyway, we'll see what happens. We're approaching like 30 minutes on this video. Might be the last game. Who knows? We will see what's up. I might just like continue this one later. Let me get another free chance. Bust out the old microphone. I've got this great Blue Yeti microphone that I'm using. And I'm pretty sure when I'm recording Arena, the audio does not sound like a great Blue Yeti microphone. I don't really... Oh, there's a Clarion. I don't really know what it is. I've just been using the Xbox Game Bar because it's on my computer. Maybe that has something to do with it. But when we record stuff on Premiere for a podcast, it comes out great. When we record stuff on this computer here through the Game Bar, it comes out like rocks in a donkey's mouth. Wow, that was a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Alright. I don't like that all those are in the same spot. I don't know, this stuff has haste. So I think these 2 are going to be cast next turn. Yeah, it makes me want to hold off on playing Clarion. But I don't want to do nothing because I am pretty low. I don't want to be in burn spell range. But then again, shocking this in is going to get me down anyway. So I'll just let it happen. We'll roll with it. Gotta get that sweet, sweet value. I mean, assuming they're not gonna have too much to do if they want to play all their light up the stage cards. So just take my beats, go down to 6, and hope for the best. So next turn we could play Passage and Clarion, and then we could play Kenrith and gain life. Yeah, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. So Passage, grab literally like any land. I don't know. I want to gain life, so we're going to grab a Plains. Boom. And we're going to play the Fires. And we're going to play this Clarion. We're going to play it for 0. We're going to do both modes. Boom. An old 4 for 1. Yeah, this is where Kenrith really shines. He's going to come in. He's going to be hasty. he's going to be able to gain me 5 life. It's going to be a big game. Although I'm not sure if I'm going to attack with him. We need to see what happens. We're going to need to see what happens. Yeah, just playing out your 3/1s. I get it. I get it. I do. I wonder what else I'm going to have to put. Hopefully I just draw another board like that. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find. Smoke lots of weed. Let's get Kenrith out because he's cool. And so there's nothing 1 mana that's gonna happen to me. So I'm just gonna gain a life now so that I don't get bamboozled later. Any sort of shenanigans. Yep. So now I'm at 11, feeling pretty good. I guess I'm not super afraid of getting hit by these anymore if I leave up Kenrith to block, so I can spend a turn doing Drop Dreams. Clarion, great, it'll give me lifelink later. Sarkhan, close up the game pretty quickly. And the cool part is you can play both and use Kenrith to give haste, and next turn is probably pretty good. Combat, end turn, and we'll see what happens. Can this mono red player pull through? We will indeed see. Thane of Redfell. Oh my god. I hate that card so much. At least it's not hasty. Do this so they send it in. That would be a lot of damage, so I'm going to have to block. Okay, yeah, because if I let it through, I would take 10. Yeah, I can't really do that. Then I die to any burn spell. It's not cool, yo. It's not cool. But I have lots of answers, so still cool, yo. We'll see what the scry reveals. A board wipe. Let's go. I don't really need that actually. We're going to try and win with Sarkhan. Yeah, Sarkhan's static ability really deals with a lot of the creatures that mono red likes to use. I think I'm going to use the Fabled Passage to thin the deck and put that the giant back in. We will see what's happening. Do I die? We will see. Wow. Nothing has happened. They just keep reading Sarkhan mysteriously. Alright. I think they're doing like the math. 4 damage, okay. Oh, do I die now? Okay. Attacking Sarkhan or me? If they attack Sarkhan, then I'm probably fine. If they attack me, it's pretty bad. Attack me. Alright. Oh! I always think I'm dead and then I'm not. I suppose that's a good thing. I'll turn him into a dragon. And we'll do Clarion on both modes. And we'll get some lifelink and some damage in. Hopefully this gets through. It did indeed. We go up 7. 0 mana. Get a Sphinx. Alright, let's hope for the best. They got 2 cards. What can they pull? What can they pull out of their hat? What can they pull from the hat? A Scorching Spitter. Not very impressive. Yep. Looking pretty good. Yes, Drawn from Dreams. That's probably one of the best hits we could have gotten right there. Ooh, Kenrith, also good. And another Sphinx. We'll just go for the gold here. Boop. Boop. Oh, because I cast Drawn from Dreams. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, that's fine. Yes. Anyway, they should be dead next turn anyway. So I wasn't going to be able to cast both spells, so, and Kenrith has haste, so it's a small difference, assuming they don't somehow pull 7 damage out of the hat. which would be sad. Oh, and then they conceded. So I think that's all the games I have time for right now. So I'm going to just sign off right now and probably put this up as his own video. If I have a chance, I'll finish the rest of the standard event. If not, you might see it on a highlights video or something, or I might just do it on my own. Who knows? Bye.